Before the 1970s, autism was considered a behavioral disorder. Most of the psychologists thought that children who were deprived of maternal love, their children became autistic, and those mothers were known as refrigerator mothers. But later, in the 1970s, Dr. Eric Schoeffler, he came up with this research that this was a neurobiological condition. It was not the attitude of the mothers or any other psychological condition that caused it. Here in Pakistan, the biggest myth is, okay, they consider that these kids have some supernatural powers. We use a word called malam, people who are like closer to God. They don't care about the world around them, and this is what an autistic child apparently seems to be in his own world. They might have problems with sensory integration, like balancing their bodies. Some are very sensitive to sound. They might hear a sound, say a sound of a wrapper being opened, a sweet wrapper being opened in another room, and they might, pretend to be deaf, and you are calling your name, right?
Okay.
The name of the day is the begin with.
In the water, if you can't swim, what happens? Yeah.
Drown.
Yeah. Drown. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English, Maths, Urdu, yes, and science.
Well, basically, when a parent comes in, we prefer that the mother comes with the child, and so we ask the mother the basic questions about the prenatal, if anything happened during the pregnancy, and then, just the general milestones of, the child, when did he start walking, when did he start speaking, when did they notice any problems, if he's on any medication, things like that. We asked the parents, what the child's schooling has been like and what the child does on a day-to-day basis at home. And then what's very important is we ask them what their goals are, what do they expect from the school, because a lot of times they'll come and they'll say, the child, no change has happened or he hasn't gotten better. So we want to make sure that the parents have a good understanding of the child's disability, and we don't also want them to have any, we don't want to give them any false hope. We have our teacher, our academic coordinator, take the child into the classroom and kind of get an informal assessment of what the child has, does he recognize the basic, Montessori, like the basic foundations, does he know his colors, shapes, sizes, what kind of communication skills the child has, what his basic foundation of learning is. And then based on that, we tell the parents whether the child will benefit from being in our school. And then if we do take the child, if they do decide to bring the child to the school, then it's very important for them to know what class we're going to place him in, because parents are very sensitive about what other children the child will be interacting with. So, that's very important for them to know everything. And then what we do most of the time is we do not do a formal admission. If the child or the parent is a little, nervous about the placement, we say we'll do an informal admission, so you can bring the child for a week, let the child settle down. If you feel that the child is settled, if we feel that we can work with the child and provide the child with what he needs, then we can formalize the admissions afterwards.
What's your favorite part of the day in school?
Part of the day in school?
What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part?
My favorite part?
Yeah. What do you like best in school?
Lots of things.
What? Like
Lots of
example, do you like working downstairs?
Yes.
With sunflowers?
Sunflowers, yes.
Yes? Or do you like studying in class?
Studying in class, okay. Yeah, I go now.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.